Rec League podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Podchaser, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher at Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, at Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 83, available now. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So, I just watched Ambulance. It's a new crime, action, thriller. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Isa Gonzalez, Garrett Dillahunt, Wale. It's directed by Michael Bay. He directed Bad Boys, The Rock, Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, Bad Boys 2, the first 5 Transformers movies, The Island, Pain and Gain, 13 Hours, 6 Underground. A lot of movies. Some classics in there, some duds in there, but all entertaining in their own right. Let's say you got Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. I looked at him like he was the main character in this. He's a veteran, and in the first 5 minutes of this movie, it puts on full display how veterans in this country get treated every day. Like, that's the most accurate thing in this whole movie. He is like, he's strapped he's strapped financially, so he is looking, filling out applications, trying to get work. His knucklehead adoptive brother, Jake Gyllenhaal, is planning this bank heist. Among this bank heist, they hijack an ambulance. Badass EMT Isa Gonzalez is one of the hostages. And they're driving around LA in this ambulance trying to find safety and escape. I was excited for this movie, man. Like, no matter how many times Michael Bay has let me down, I always want to see what he's going to do next. And while this isn't a bad movie, it's not trash either. I can't call it trash, but it's not the best. Like, it has elements of enjoyment, like the Michael Bay-isms. There's a lot of great tension throughout this movie. But it's when it started, I like all the actors in this movie. All the main players in this movie I really like. Jake Gyllenhaal is like the next Leonardo DiCaprio as far as every time he's in a movie, he brings it, and he either doesn't get his nomination or just doesn't win. But I don't think I liked him as this character. This movie started, and it didn't know if it wanted to be like the quippy, joke-a-minute action thriller comedy, like Guardians of the Galaxy style shit, or a serious crime drama. So, like, I was never fully sucked into this movie. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Isa Gonzalez, both great. As I said, tension throughout, whether it's the chase or other aspects going on inside the ambulance. Layers get rolled back. There are like, oh shit, how are they going to get out of this moments? Some heartbreaking, personal Yahya Abdul-Mateen II subplots. Character development, even with Isa Gonzalez, who's like third build and the hostage, but is a very important character in the story. And upon rewatch, I feel like I could like this more, but for now, I feel like with all that being said, in my opinion, I'm gonna say that Ambulance is solid. Have you seen Ambulance, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently posted a review for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I got reviews up for Morbius, The Lost City, my top 3 first quarter movies of the year. Next weekend, I want to watch Fantastic Beasts, the Secrets of Dumbledore. If my theater gets Father Stu, I'll review that. 2 weeks from now, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent finally comes out. Hopefully my theater gets it, because they did not get Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I'm super bummed about that. The Bad Guys comes out, Nick Cage weekend as well. Be on the lookout for all of that. Rec League Podcast, episode 83. We do a second quarter, April, May, June preview, anticipation discussion. Check that out, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.